Environmentally friendly, Arizona's net metering rules allow solar energy users to pay less on their energy bills. But it's a policy some groups want to see changed and others say it needs to be kept in place. Celeste Rodriguez joins us live to explain, and there's a big showdown brewing. Celeste.
Hey, good morning, Ron, and good morning, everyone. Yeah, this whole idea of net metering, of course, not an anomaly. There's about 43 states in our country who have these rules in place. And, of course, very important here in Arizona because, of course, it uses the sun, a free resource that we all have, what's called the Valley of the Sun. We all love it here in Arizona. But today, all these folks you're looking here, looking behind me here, these folks, they'll testify today with the Corporation Commission to try to keep that rule in place, because if they get rid of it, that means that an additional tax will be issued to those folks who do use solar panels. And so we have JT Huggins here. JT, thanks for your time this morning. Appreciate it. Bright and early came out, and you're going to testify today. Share with me your story and why this is so important to you.
There's a lot of jobs, about 16,000 jobs that are on the line for the solar rooftop industry. And if the Corporation Commission decides to vote for APS in this, it basically eliminates, it stands the potential to eliminate the jobs.
And you mentioned APS. The whole idea with APS is that their side of the story is that they say consumers who use solar really don't pay a tax, they don't pay for the grid, and that their neighbors who do not use solar, they pay an additional cost for the grid. And so their hope is to make everything equal. Your thoughts on that?
I don't believe it's necessarily true the way that they're depicting it. The power that's produced extra from solar does go back onto the grid that they basically buy at an extremely discounted rate and sell it for a premium rate. And as far as infrastructure and grid load, anything that the solar is able to sell or able to provide to APS for them to be able to sell, they can use that money to invest in new infrastructure instead of the old school ways of doing things. It gives them a chance to actually take a step forward and go into the right direction with new technology and new infrastructure.
All right, JT, appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much. You know, something interesting, guys, also is that that the solar industry here in Arizona really kind of birthed out of after the recession. You remember when a lot of folks kind of lost construction jobs? Well, a lot of those folks moved into the solar industry. And so if those folks lose their jobs, the big question will be what will be, the next industry that may have to rebirth out of this. Again, these folks will testify before the Arizona Corporation Commission this morning. Doors open at about 8 a.m., but they probably won't see the commission until about 10 or 10:30.